Today we are showcasing the rich Bobby Quillen Memorial Final. Each year, this event attracts some of the best talent in harness racing, on four legs and also on two. As a matter of fact, for the 2013 edition, top driver Brett Miller came to Harrington just to compete in this event. This is the first time we've had Brett on the show, so we're going to start out with the basics. How did you get into harness racing? You're from Ohio, correct? Okay.
Correct, yeah. My family was in the business. My grandfather, actually, so I'd be like a third generation. And, grew up in the business, but actually in high school, I kind of started to go a different path. And once I got to matinee and horses, it was all race horses from then on.
Yeah, I read that you were going to be a carpenter because you mentioned when you were in high school you thought you might take a different path, and that different path is building houses?
Yes, correct. I finished my last 2 years of high school in a vocational school, building houses, and I really got into it. It was hard work, but I got into it and had a lot of fun making things like making cabinets and building houses. But like I said, once I started driving, there was no turning back. I started driving when I was around 18, and then I really never got going until I was like 22 years old, and actually there was a time when I was 22 that I was thinking about doing something else. I said to myself, I'm going to give it a couple more years. I had a stable that wasn't working out. I said I'm going to give 2 years as a catch driver, and if it doesn't work out, then we'll do something else.
Well, it did work out. Congratulations. Yeah, you have over 6,000 victories. Now, if Brett didn't continue driving, he could actually be a professional dancer because he is in a very, very popular music video. The Harlem Shake, we've had it on the show. Con los terroristas.
Harlem Shake.
That was a big production that they put together at the Meadows. Like when you're watching it on TV, you're just like, oh, that's really funny. Everybody's standing around, Brett's dancing, and then it goes into the whole Harlem Shake thing. What's your side of it? How did that day go for you?
You know what? 2 days before we did the Harlem Shake, I had never even heard of it. And I got on the computer, I got on YouTube, and started looking up Harlem Shake and watching it all. And I was like, wow, this is really funny. And the day that we were supposed to do it, I couldn't wait to do it. Actually, Aaron Merriman was supposed to be the one who led the dance and to started it out. And he actually got caught in traffic and couldn't make it. So then I got to do it. And I'm glad I did because it was a lot of fun.
Not that you weren't a star before the Harlem Shake, but I am telling you, that threw you into being like a living legend in harness racing. Hey, look, if you're going to do it winning the Hambletonian or being the main dancer in the Harlem Shake, who cares? They know your name, baby. Now, something else, and I'm not sure if you know this, that has helped you become a very famous person is you made my top 10 all-time best colors. The Canadian Horseman asked me to pick my top 10, which I was extremely honored. Thank you very much. So you made the top 10, and I would just sit here and say, here's the magazine. I'm going to let you read it, but since I like hearing the sound of my voice, I'm going to read it to you. Okay, here we've got Brett Miller. I absolutely love purple. It's the color of royalty. It's a combo of red, the warmest color, and blue, the coolest color. Purple combines dynamic energy and inspiration. There are plenty of purple-clad drivers out there, but Brett's are the best because of the splash of gray that sets them off. So, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I got my colors, obviously, from my family, my father, Del S. Miller, my cousin, David. So the purple come from that, and David's father, Donnie Miller. And then I got the design. I put it together between another cousin that drives horses, Dean Collins, and Bill O'Donnell. And I kind of took the design off those two guys.
Oh, that's a great story. Bill O'Donnell, if you don't know, one of the greatest drivers. I mean, he has to be in everybody's top 5 drivers of all time. An amazing catch driver. One of the first people that really started catch driving and drove Annihilator amongst, I don't know, 80 bazillion other great horses and made them go fast. So, now, speaking of great horses, we've got the Quillen coming up. Clear Vision. This horse like loves you. Like you sit behind this horse, and it's like you guys are a big team. Nice team.
Yeah, so so far so good. I've driven him 4 starts now. First start I drove him at Saratoga, and I had to come first over on a bolted doer, and he didn't quite reach, but he raced tremendous, and he came back the next week at Mohawk in the Canadian Pacing Derby elimination. He raced great. He just missed. He come in the last quarter in 25-1. I've never even heard of a horse coming 25-1, let alone drove one. And we just missed by a nostril in the Canadian Pacing Derby final, and then last week out here at Harrington, he was even better. And hopefully he can stay sharp, because horses that go miles like that every week, it's impossible for them to stay that sharp for a long period of time. So I'm hoping he's still sharp tonight.
Well, good luck. A guy trainer, his name's Ron Burke. Might have heard of him. He only trains about 250 different horses across the country, and he knows what he's doing. And that's great. You got hooked up with Ronnie, and so well, congratulations on your win last week in the Elim. It was a track record, by the way, tied the track record. And good luck tonight in the final.
Thank you. We need it.